Today I'll be answering 7 motorcycle questions. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am Frank, the Misplaced Motovlogger. Today, I have been tasked with answering the 7 motorcycle questions. I was nominated by Walt In PA. If you would, go ahead and check his channel out. He does some good riding. And he also does shout-out videos, which is pretty cool. So, 7 deadly questions, yeah. 7 things you can't say on TV. 7 words, yeah, from George Carlin, right? Question 1, what influenced you to buy your first motorcycle? Most of my influence came from always wanting one when I was a kid and not being allowed, and even, you know, not even being allowed to have a mini bike that you used to see in the Sears catalog. And once I got old enough to be on my own and make my own decisions, I decided it was time. Because friends of mine had motorcycles, and I think that kind of influenced me a bit too. You know, always liked them when I was younger. It was never allowed. And then some friends, they get bikes, and that was kind of a, all right, I'm getting a bike now. Question 2, gotta look down, I got these taped to my gas tank. What type of riding do you prefer, group or solo, twisties or straight? Well, part 1, group or solo. Pretty much I only ride solo anymore. Back when I got my first bike, having friends that rode, we rode together a lot. But those guys have since moved away to different states, and none of my friends ride, so I'm pretty much on my own, which that's fine. I enjoy just being out here alone, riding here in the country, enjoying the sights. As far as part 2 to that question, I think it's going to be twisties. Not, you know, doesn't have to be only twisties. I don't go searching out for the twistiest road I can find. But if it's got some twists and turns in it, it's a bit more fun than just going straight down the highway. So question 3, favorite trip to take, day, weekend, or longer? I've really only ever done day trips. Eventually I would like to take a longer trip, but right now, you know, as usual, like everybody says, with the current situation in the world. Going on a longer trip just really isn't in the cards. So for now, it's just day trips for me. And I'm planning on another one here. I got a couple days off coming up here besides the weekend next week. And I'm thinking of someplace to go. Which, number 4, favorite destination. Really don't have one. I did that video of going up to the Hawk's Nest there in New York. That was awesome. That was a great great trip, and I would absolutely do that one again. I actually planned it out in the Rever app to go a different way this time. Question 5. Yeah, so, well, question 4. So, destination, don't really have one. Question 5. What is the biggest lesson motorcycling has taught you? This one is tough because then it takes a little bit of self-reflection, and I'm like, you know, not a very reflective person. And I actually talked about this one with my wife last night. I'm like, I don't know, has it changed me? I'm still the same smart ass as I've always been. I guess one thing I do notice from riding the bike, more so when I'm on the bike than when I'm in a car, is I'm a bit more patient. I know that people are going to do stupid things, and I guess I'm just more patient with their stupidity, which you would think, since there's a greater chance of getting injured, I'd be less patient. But still, usually riding in a car, I will use my favorite name that my wife loves when I call someone a jackass. So, question 6, any words of wisdom for new riders? I guess the biggest thing that I can think of is to practice, and whenever you're not on your motorcycle and you're in your car or truck, treat it as if you are on the motorcycle. Think about those scenarios. Am I sitting in someone's blind spot? Is this person gonna pull out in front of me? Am I keeping a safe following distance? I try and do that when I'm driving, not this. And of course, you know, there are always situations where you're leaving that gap and somebody's going to come in and fill that gap in. So you just kind of end up having to back off a little bit more. Which now that comes to question 7. Any planned destination rides? Yes and no on this one. I absolutely would love to head down to my brother's house in South Carolina, and I think that's probably going to be a next summer at this point. Yeah, who knows, by next summer, maybe I'll have a big old bag or a touring bike, make it even more comfortable. Oh, big bump. So at the moment, that is really my only planned destination of any kind of real distance. I'll, for the most part, just be staying local. Well, we have come to the part where I have to nominate a couple of guys. First off, I am going to nominate Hermit on a bike. And I know he just completed the 3x3 challenge, so hey, why not do another one? He is, I believe he's down in Georgia? Maybe Georgia. Somewhere down south. But give his channel a look if you would. And nomination number 2 is ChipSeal. I believe he's another Georgia guy also, and he's got a pretty good channel there. He does some dual vlogs with his wife. At least I believe it's his wife. So those are my nominations and my answers to the 7 questions. If you would, check out again Walt In PA, Hermit on a bike, ChipSeal, and if you would, give us here a thumbs up and maybe subscribe if you like it. Until next time, we will see you. Take it easy, guys.